Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to talk about the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. It's not anything new, but it's something that I always see when I'm at the store and it kind of catches my eye, and I decided to pick it up because I wanted to try it. I personally have been really enjoying e.l.f.'s products. I found a couple of favorites recently and I wanted to try this with you guys. So we're going to try it out. You have here the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. You have 4 shades. So in this video, I'm going to swatch the shades for you. We're going to talk about the consistency. We're going to demo it. We're going to see how it applies, if it blends easy, and kind of give you my overall thoughts. So if that's something you're interested in, please keep on watching. All right, so we have 4 shades here. This guy retails for about $10 at CVS. I believe on e.l.f. it is a little bit cheaper, so just keep that in mind. I picked it up at CVS because it's just convenient, and I like to use my extra bucks from CVS, and like I can put it towards cosmetics and I save money. So here are the 4 shades. You have a nice, like a yellow shade, like I don't want to call it a banana shade, but I think that's where they were going with it. This shade tends to brighten up the complexion. And then you have a like cool taupey brown. Then you have another taupe brown that is slightly darker than this one, and then this is your deepest shade. So we're gonna cut into swatches so you can see. All right, so here we have the e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. I picked mine up from CVS. CVS runs like $2 more than elfcosmetics.com, so I just want to throw that out there, keep that in mind. However, you can use coupons for makeup at CVS, which I do appreciate. So here it is. It comes, pretty nicely packaged. It's in this little corrugated sleeve that goes inside the box, so you know it's protected. And now here is the packaging, e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. You have 4 shades. They don't have names on the back. I think these look like they pop out. I could be wrong. Remind me of the Bobbi Brown Cosmetics palettes. Let's see if they pop out, because I'm curious. They do not pop out. Good to know. All right, so you have 4 shades here. I believe, I don't know if they come in like a light to kind of medium shade range. This is the one that CVS had. I picked this one up because I felt the colors were a little bit warmer. They would work with my skin tone. So I'm excited to swatch these for you guys. You have a kind of highlight shade here, highlight concealer shade. And you have these contour colors. Now, looking at them, they definitely look like these kind of look similar, but we're going to swatch them. I'm just going to swatch them on my wrist. So, actually here, let's do this first. Oh, it's very creamy. All right. Wow, that's, oh, that's pigmented. Okay. So this is that lighter color, which I think would do great as a highlight color. It has like that yellow undertone to it, so it's going to be nice and brightening. And we're going to do this shade next. Again, very creamy. Okay, so this is a nice, cool kind of taupey brown. Oh wow, they're so creamy. All right, let's go with this shade down here. This one looks a little bit like the second one. It's like a hair darker. So just keep that in mind. And now the last one. Oh, that is such a beautiful color. So as far as contour colors go, I would definitely say this shade is cooler, and then these start to get slightly warm, but I think they're gonna work for contouring. So we'll see how they how they go. But I can tell you they're very creamy. They have a nice slip. They don't drag. And they feel really good. So let's test them out. All right. So you can see from the swatches that it's very creamy and pretty pigmented. So that's exciting. I'm curious to see how it blends out on the face. So I have this crazy idea because I know everybody contours differently. I was thinking I'm going to do half of my face with foundation really quick. We're going to contour on top, and then we're also going to contour underneath on the other side of my face and kind of blend it out and see how that goes. Because I know everybody has their own way of doing their makeup. So whether you contour underneath or you contour on top, we're going to give that a shot. So I am just quickly going to put on some makeup. I'm not going to put concealer on because I want to see how much this the lighter shade like brightens. And for today's video, I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation. I have been like just really enjoying this one a lot. I use it almost every day. Not every day, but I use it almost every time I wear makeup. All right. So we're going to let that kind of like settle. We're going to start on this side of the face. And I'm going to take, now I have some e.l.f. brushes here that I want to use. I have a contour brush from e.l.f. I have, what is this called? A stipple brush. This is fairly new. I have their concealer brush and I have their small stippling brush, which is my favorite. Like, okay, so we're gonna take the concealer brush and I'm gonna start with the lighter colors and I'm gonna go under here. So it picks up a nice amount. So over skin, like on top of skincare, it does apply very nicely. I would say it's definitely brightening, because you guys can see that sort of like highlighted underneath my eye. But I would recommend if you need a corrector concealer, do that because you could see really quick I went ashy. But again, it's not advertised as a concealer, it's for highlighting. So and I'm going to go with that same shade on this side and kind of brighten up this part of my face. So it's doing a nice job of brightening up this part of my face. Now, I never do this, but I'm just curious to see how it's going to lay over here. So I think the color match for myself, it's definitely doing its job as far as highlighting so far. You can see that. That's crazy. It looks like I actually have a contour shade when I don't. And we're gonna go in on this side because we're gonna go underneath the makeup on this side. What's nice is because this does have like a yellow tone to it, it does kind of counteract a little bit of redness that I do get on my jawline. So far, I'm impressed. Again, I typically don't do my makeup this way, but just to see this kind of, it's almost like an instant, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my goodness. Like almost like instant results quickly. That's cool. I'm so impressed by that. That's crazy. Okay. All right. Now let me go into the contour shades. I don't know which one's going to be best for me. These are pigmented. We're going to start off with that light shade here. And I'm just going to go for it with this e.l.f. contour brush. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit on the side, just like that. And now I'm going to press here. It's funny, I thought that that shade was going to be too light for me, but it shows up nice. I'm just going to deepen it with this one. Just a little bit. My hair is getting stuck in there. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm going to take a little bit of the extra on the side of my forehead. And let's go down the center of my nose, the sides of my nose. Sorry, I keep blocking you. And then I'm gonna take some over here. And go behind my jawline. And sort of pull that forward, just to kind of give me a nice sharp jaw. Next, I'm going to take a stippling brush and I'm going to blend everything out. So it definitely blends in very, very nicely. Wow. I think like for somebody that's a beginner and you want to try out a cream contouring. Personally, I like working with cream products better. I feel like they blend easy. I feel like they're a little more forgiving. They're hydrating to the face. I think that this is definitely a good place to start. All right. This side, I'm going to put foundation on top. So I'm going to put this here. And I'm just going to take it on top of everything that I've done on this side, just to see. And I'm going to start in the light areas first, and then I'll blend out the contour parts. Is there a side that you guys prefer? Is there a side that you guys prefer more? I can't talk today. Personally, actually, let me look closely into the mirror. I think they both look really nice. I think it blended out really, really good. You know, the contour shades they're not entirely cool, but not entirely warm either. I would say they're pretty neutral, at least for my skin tone, it looks neutral. And I think they did a really nice job of contouring, highlighting. The highlight color really surprised me, and the contour shades, wow. And it blended away very easy. Like, I would say that's pretty seamless. I mean, for $10 at the drugstore and you're getting 4 pans of color, I definitely think that this is worth the, like, not that it's not even like expensive, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth trying out. And because they blend so easy, they're very beginner friendly. So definitely recommend this. I'm very impressed by this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not. I like that a lot. All right, let me know if you guys have tried this or if you recommend any other cream products for contouring and highlighting. Super impressed with this one. I like it. Yeah, so comment down below. I can't wait to hear from you guys. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.